My boyfriend wanted to make fun of me in front of his best friend, so I let him. I'd been working at this marketing firm for 8 months and dating my boss for 6 of them. I know how that sounds, but he pursued me, and honestly, everything was perfect, except when it came to Bob. Bob was his college roommate who worked as a consultant for our biggest client. The first time it happened, we had dinner reservations at this place I'd been dying to try for months. I was already dressed when he texted me that Bob needed his car for a work emergency. I offered to pick him up instead, but he said Bob needed him too. Bros before dates, you understand. His exact words. I remember staring at my phone thinking it was a joke. The thing is, I needed this job. I'd moved across the country for it, broken my lease, and this company was the only one doing the kind of sustainable marketing I'd specialized in. So I swallowed it and hoped it was just a one-time thing. 2 weeks later, I woke up at 2 a.m. to Bob pounding on our door, completely wasted. My boyfriend jumped out of bed like the apartment was on fire. Bob stumbled in, threw up in our kitchen sink, and my boyfriend literally picked me up and moved me to the couch so Bob could have the bed. He needs me right now, he said. Like that explained everything. I laid on that couch listening to Bob snoring in my spot, wondering what I'd gotten myself into. I tried talking to him once, really talking. He leaned back in his chair with this disappointed look. I thought you were more confident than this. Are you really that jealous of my friendship? This insecurity isn't a good look, especially at work. That's when I realized if I couldn't tell him how wrong this was, maybe I could show him. Or better yet, let him show everyone himself. That's when I decided something. His birthday was coming up and he'd rented out the back room of this upscale bar for a party. I was going to let him and Bob do exactly what they always did. Mock me, belittle me, treat me like garbage. Except this time, his coworkers would be watching. I was going to be the perfect girlfriend at that party. Sweet, supportive, dressed beautifully. And I knew Bob wouldn't be able to help himself. And my boyfriend would do what he always did. Except this time, there would be witnesses. I arrived at the party looking better than I had in months. Black dress, professional but flattering. The kind of thing that says, I belong here, without trying too hard. My boyfriend's eyes lit up when he saw me. And for a second, I remembered why I'd fallen for him. Then Bob's voice cut through the music. Wow, wearing that to your boss's party? The room went quiet for a beat. Our coworker Hugo raised an eyebrow. Sarah from marketing looked between us. My boyfriend laughed. Bob, be nice to my assistant. She knows I'm kidding, Bob said, throwing his arm around my boyfriend's shoulders. Right, sweetheart? The night progressed exactly as I'd expected. Bob interrupting every time I tried to speak. Bob retelling stories where I was the punchline. My boyfriend laughing along, occasionally throwing in a she's being dramatic when I wasn't even reacting. Then Bob stood up, raising his beer. I want to make a toast to my boy here. Everyone turned to listen. To the man who could date any woman in this city but chose his subordinate. Hey, at least she knows who signs her checks. The silence was deafening. Sarah's mouth actually fell open. Hugo set down his drink. Lisa from accounting looked like she wanted to disappear into the floor. My boyfriend laughed. Bob's had a few, everyone. That's when Sarah stood up. What the F did you just say? The entire room turned. My boyfriend's face went red. You're all misunderstanding the situation. This is what she does. We're not misunderstanding anything, Sarah said, pulling out her phone. I'm documenting this conversation for HR. You're all overreacting, he was yelling now. I'll remember this when reviews come around. You think you know her? She's been trying to turn everyone against Bob since day one. Bob laughed. Told you she wasn't cut out for this level. Diversity hire, right? The room exploded. 3 people had their phones out recording. Full story on channel, link below.